people here.
I'm showing.
It's time for Late Night with Rick, featuring my guest, Rumpelmin's Peppermint Schnapps. And weekends were made for Michelob. Also, sponsored by Strain Weed Products of Maryland. Maryland grows its own, and we smoke our own. I have a cramp in my toe, and luckily, I have a prescription. My little toe is very cramped. Cheers. So, that's what I try. Something different every time. So now I'm half lit before 5 minutes have elapsed on screen. Normal Coach, Transformer, Meat Puppet, Maria G, Robin Donovan, Boston Wins, Solsicista, Oopsie Oopsie, and Kyle Padell, and Mitch.
Robin.
And I already said Robin Donovan, I think.
Okay. Arnold Ziff.
And Arnold Ziffel.
Rebecca.
And Rebecca Jacobson. And
William.
William Kisley. And if I missed anybody who just started the night, no.
Mark Townsend just came in.
And thank you for the likes already. So here I am, as promised, Late Night with Rick. I will still try to do my best
Oh, Rick Wheatley's on there.
to maintain decorum and to be polite. Rick Wheatley is in the house. Immediate Jeopardy alumni, the band we created as a part of our jobs. We didn't get paid to practice, but we got paid to play during the parties we had. Cobalt, thank you so much. And thank you for the code that you provided to us all this time for computerization. Thank you, Cobalt. And Tara, thank you. Merry Christmas to you too. Anika, 0001. Good. Marie in Utah. I can finally drink with y'all because it's not a work night. I know. And I started later. So even Pacific time, it's still like normal time to drink. And we have all kinds of people here from all over the country. And Merry Christmas, Eric Richard. Rick is actually Eric, my buddy.
Hunter Wise, it's his birthday.
And it's a birthday, Hunter Wise. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, you Hunter, you. Happy birthday to Hunter and Gatherer. Happy birthday to you. I hope you got enough firewood. Because he's a hunter-gatherer, get it? Oh, well. I love ancient man, and interesting documentaries about that subject always thrill me. So I've been having a lot of fun hearing about
Robin.
some
Hi,
of
Mr. Doggy.
the new findings
Dog.
that are coming out in the world of ancient archaeology of primates or human forebearers, I guess. Meat Puppet, thank you. Let's all replace YouTube with donations. Oh, Thank you. I guess what's that like? Patreon or something? Well, I'm in a lucky position that was kind of a plan
Mom!
financially, and we're okay. And I am making a little money with the channel, a little bit. So it's like helping supplement me with my with like basically money to pay for alcohol and weed. Basically that's how much money I'm making, just enough to cover about a month's amount. That's about what it is.
I didn't think it was that much, but okay.
Well, I don't know how much you think we need a month for all that together, but I think like $300-400 a month is an average for this. So it's decent living. I'm actually making money on videos. I made a whole $10 on a video just because of people watching, and that's the way I like to see me earn. It's just by you all enjoying the content and playing it, or sharing my channel with someone who doesn't know about me at all, and they look at it, and that's the way I want to be. I never ask for direct donations. People do give me money through this. This is called a super chat for anybody who's new. And it allows you to be able to have people tip you. And yes, it is taxed. I get a tax statement at the end of the year, and I have to pay taxes on the earning just like any other earning. There's no free lunch. But it's more than money. If it was just about money, I could make easily this kind of money with a part-time job. It's not about the money. What it's about is connecting and being able to create things. I'm still really just starting in video documentary things, but the card. Well, thank you very much. Skrill a crow. Do you know what she's talking about? What card? Well, if I did something, I'm glad that I did something nice. And, oh, Meat Puppet, thank you, yes. But it's good. I have said something about this before, but if you compare me to younger people that this is their primary way to survive, like Chris Starr, a actor, has been in television, actually cable television program, on the paranormal, does her own thing, and that's an example of somebody who really survives on this. My wife and I are blessed. We worked hard. We retired smart. We are okay. This is
We're
just
Mary's
fun.
lover. I don't know why you can't give a shout out.
What's a shout out for?
I don't know. She
Any-
asked if she could.
Anything positive, I don't care. Anybody can feel free to post a message if you want to promote your own YouTube, whatever. If you have something going on here, feel free to put a link up. That would be fine. Anybody, anytime, feel free. But it's nice to ask first. Thank you very much for doing so. But I don't want people posting a link to their business.
Thanks to
That's
my
kind
sister,
of
the
not
best sister I
cool.
could ask for.
But
I'm
for
glad you have a great sister. I had one too.
having good siblings is a great gift, basically. I'm afraid I'm down to siblings and only have one left. My little brother and I are it. So, and we got to enjoy Christmas with each other. So I think that I'm lucky we have a relationship. We can do better, I think. Maybe after we're both retired, we'll have a chance to do that.
Well, Tara, it is a family recipe. I have no problems sharing it.
Oh yeah, it was
Um,
the raisin cake.
yeah, send me an email
Oh, that's
and I'll
cool.
send you the recipe.
Right? We put it out there. Anybody write to rick.adr@aol.com and Darlene will offer you this home recipe for a favorite treat that she creates for us every Christmas time. And they freeze really well, and then you can thaw them and you can eat them months up to almost a year later.
Well, it was a year later.
And we had one that was from last year. We just ate it just before Christmas, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's rick.adr at, thank you, Darlene, for typing that even. Man, Darlene, you did a great job there. So I'm going to ask you to do something else.
Oh no, no,
There's
no.
still a week left
Oh,
until New Year's Day. And we still have our little merchandise selection that we maintain available for purchase. But if you order before the end of the year, you get a free magnet that is the logo for the channel on YouTube. So feel free to place an order at ricksarahstar.com. There you go, darling. Could you type that?
no, I did not type that.
Could you, I asked you. And Darlene is going to post a link for you in a moment. Otter, thank you. Happy holidays to you and your family.
I don't think it's a link, but it's
Tara,
written
well,
there.
it gives the gist.
Well, do I have to do an at in front of it?
Merry Christmas, cynical woman. No name. Michael Wisniewski. Merry Christmas to you too.
Nope. That didn't turn blue either.
K1ish. Hello, I'm sorry I didn't recognize you earlier. And Romeo's Lover, I blew saying hello to you. Moonbat, you too. I'm so sorry. Hello, Potato Guy, Ingrid, Perlongo, Joe, Tomalee. Thank you all for coming on. We're up to 78. Beautiful. Now, if you didn't remember, please consider going out, clicking like, and going back into the room. You won't miss much, but it does so much for us when we show that the show is liked. When people are looking for something to watch and they see the number of likes that I have on a lot of my live streams, that's a good indicator for them to think, wow, I might want to do this too.
Did
And
you see Rhodey? Baby 10?
I'm sorry. Oh, Rhodey, thank you for turning me on to Pat Metheny. Well, you're welcome. And a strictly musical podcast, I have thought about doing some kind of opportunities with it. Here's the problem. I still have not mastered the program that works with YouTube to live stream. I was trying to mess around with it, experimenting. And I've done such a good job that I found when I went to broadcast the other day, the camera won't come on. So you get a audio only version of my show. So blew that. So I need some personal help. The one person who saved me was actually Steve Seabode. So I don't know if I could even ask him for, I'll come to him rather than him have to come to me if he's willing to help me or.
Well, if you email him,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
know, I
think he'd
could.
have a problem helping you.
So, but I have OBS, and it is a podcasting software. And what I loved about it is features that I could play music through it. I could put video through it, individual photographs. So I could do all kinds of things in terms of presentation live with any live stream. You know, I mean, I just want to know how to use it right. Ken Jewel, thank you very much. Just joined the live stream. Well, thank you for being so generous right in the on off the boat, man. Thank you. He is from North Wales in the United Kingdom. Thank you very much. I have a good handful of supporters. Some are already in the room tonight. Hey, everybody who is from the UK, would you just give a little post here? Let him know how many other Brits and other I guess, subjects of the Queen that are in the room. Yeah, Frank Marino and Mahogany Rush. You know, such great music. Never really made it super big and pop, but just a great band. So, what other acts would people like to mention? But I mean,
Oh, talk about your, what is it, January 7th or
oh
January
yes, I'm
8th?
sorry, 8th. So I posted on my channel, and I'll be doing it again, and I'll be making a promo for it as well. But I have another live show, just like I had back on 9/11. We have a different band this time. It's fronted by females. I think that a couple of the players might be male, but Angels on Fire will be getting on fire on the show Friday, the 8th of January, starting at 7 p.m. So, Friday, a week after New Year's Day, will be the 8th. That'll be another Friday, be your first Friday, your first work week after New Year's holiday. And you'll have something to help make that weekend good by starting off with live music right in your face. Put it on the biggest screen you can watch the show on, and it's a cross section of just good old classic rock and roll. I'd imagine you could think that there were going to be some female fronted bands who will be focused in the playlist, of course, so the girls can really show their pipes.
Mom's doing fine. She's watching Hallmark.
Hallmark. She likes the Hallmark channel. They're always a good ending, a happy ending. But Mom is great. We had a good holiday. We went over to my brother's. We had a nice time here. Dolline made it's basically a French toast
It's a French toast casserole.
casserole. So it had everything, bread and all, in a pan. And we had that, and we had some nice bacon and some eggs whipped up. So that was our breakfast. Then to follow it, we had to have a nice dinner. So we had a beautiful dinner featuring a beautiful spiral cut ham. That was really good. We were just going through the leftovers, and I was helping by eating the little pieces that she was trying to put into a container to use. I think ham soup is coming.
Bean soup.
Bean soup with ham.
Yeah, you bake that. It's basically all the ingredients for French toast, and then you throw it in the oven and let it bake.
Yep. French toast casserole, and it had a big, what are they, pecans?
I use pecan.
All over the top with cinnamon and sugar sprinkled on top of that. Oh, yeah. Danielle, hello. So I have a friend, Ken, who is over here from the UK in the room with us, Robin. So, and
Robin, that cheesecake
she made
sounds
cheesecake. Oh my
Yeah.
God! So I guess that means you used cream
okay.
cheese
That
and
sounds good.
bread and butter pudding. Yes, homemade Mexican at your sister's last night. Oh, that sounds great. And the Savoy cocktail book. I have a friend. He has been doing this for a long time. He shows photos of lovely cuts of meat that he gets from a small farm. All the meat is from animals they raise, and then they slaughter fresh, and he gets the meat there. He makes all kinds of cocktails, and he shows us photos of all these things,
Thanks for
labeling them.
sharing, Vin.
I love that. My friend's got every day it's something we can enjoy and drool over, or a nice cocktail we can think about. I'm not really well versed in the different cocktails. So this is an excellent liqueur. So it's
Where'd you made it, Lucas? Joey Alt made it.
where is this? Produced and bottled in New York, New York. I don't know. I always thought that this came from somewhere.
Kristen, I'm glad you didn't travel. And I know it's hard not being with family.
Oh, well, it looks like it's made now here. Made in New York, yes. But this shit, I'm telling you, it's syrupy. It's so thick. So it's full of calories. It even tells you how many calories per 0.7 fluid ounces. Danielle, Redmond, thank you for your donation. You were very generous and very sweet. Thank you. So, you know what happens when Rick does this kind of stuff? Rick becomes uninhibited. And then he says things he later regrets. Let's see if we repeat history or if Rick can behave. Cheers to all of you. And to you, my dear. It's a lot of alcohol, man. Brandy, so you know what I'm talking about, that warm, heavy rush. I was drinking some I forget, cognac. It was a gift from my new son-in-law. Yes,
What was the gift?
a bottle of that cognac.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Me, Puppet, I hope you found a way to keep your business going even though you can't travel.
Drinking bourbon and you're doing coke? You're just bored? Well, it's a good combination, snorting coke and drinking bourbon. Is that what you said? How was the coke? I don't. Oh, not real coke. Oh.
Coca-Cola.
I'm sorry. I thought that you might be my new French connection.
Stop. Nick, I don't know if he knows what that is.
Well, what was the question? Soju, Soju. I really don't have a comment because never drank it. It's Korean. Okay. Is it very strong? And it's a beer. Oh, it's a beer. Okay. Hey, Sean, what you doing tonight? I was thinking of you actually tonight, but I know you've been having to stay close to work, or you're on call. Yes, the cute nurse from Baltimore. You're on call still, and you've been there all day. Yeah, I've been happy to have you over, buddy. You know that. And I kind of assumed that you were there still. Too many people having too much fun having heart attacks. So if you go to the
Mazzy's on too.
Mazzy, hello. Is Steve around too?
Somebody asked if you sold the trailer.
The trailer has gone. It was sold to another party. That's a whole story I could talk for hours about, but I won't right now. But luckily, the party bought it, is happy with what they got. We did what we wanted, we sold it. We took the money, we parlayed it into a 1 year newer model, much smaller. So we did exactly what we wanted. We downsized into another trailer that now we will have the capability to do what we wanted to do all along, get on long distance trips. And
Steve is playing Santa Claus. He's delivering a TV to his mom.
Oh, that is so cool. Well, Mazzy, your hubby is a sweetie. Isn't that great?
No, it's not from Nashville.
Happy.
No, it's not the one in Nashville.
What's that?
Said it's not the trailer from Nashville.
Oh,
right?
oh yeah, yeah.
Don't go anywhere.
No, it was not the RV there. Mine, it wasn't a self-contained. Pentium 4 guy, thank you so much. The Windy City. I have DJ Southpaw is another fan, and he is from Chicago as well. So you have good company there in Chicago. Thank you and happy holidays to you, and thank you for coming aboard our train. Our train, what is it? Midnight train to happiness and glory. Yeah, we sold the camper in Maryland. We went to Florida and purchased one there. We found the camper in Florida, and I found out a certain thing that is pretty true. The costs for used RVs in Florida are much better than the prices up here in the mid-Atlantic. So anybody who's looking for mobile homes, not mobile homes, but, RVs and campers, try to search Florida. You'll get some appreciation of the values you can get. Even if you have to pay for a transport, that's usually no more than $1,000 or something. If you can sell or buy something for that much less, the $1,000's worth it.
Yeah. We had a very nice Christmas.
Lorelei, good evening. And I see you're reaching out to my friend Sean.
Mazzy, I hope you and Steve had a good one.
Round 2. I hope we're talking about something medical, and I don't know what else it would be.
Sean is scheduled for his shot the 31st.
Okay. Well, Sean, that's great. That's round 2. You've already had one shot?
Yep.
Okay, because it's 21 days between shots. Very good. Well, people like Sean are the ones that should get it first before anybody else. And I'm glad they're listed there, but it was kind of...
Oh, he's getting the first, but he heard the second one is worse.
Why is the second one worse?
I don't know. They probably some of them sting.
I hear that the worst symptom is aching in the arm, and I didn't get the symptoms of flu. That's possible, of course. I mean, this is not too much unlike the annual flu shot.
Yeah, well, nowadays, I had a cold And everybody was worried.
So what is a cold and what is a flu?
A cold is what you've had forever.
But what causes it? Is it virus or bacteria?
Can I finish my story?
Okay, I don't know.
But everybody was worried, so I contacted my doctor and I went and I had COVID tests. They did 2. They both came back negative. They rapid, and then the other one. So I was right. It was just a cold.
So
cold virus. Somebody said it is.
It is a virus. The whole thing, cold virus, rhinovirus, influenza, corona. You know, it's all of different viruses. That doesn't mean that you can't get in trouble with bacteria as well. And I found the hard way, man, really hard way. Airborne fungus isn't good either. Oh. You know, that's pretty good, hon.
Somebody said you should get a taller tripod, so I figured I'd try that.
How is that? Is this better, people? Do I look a little more? Yes. Sean loves me some airborne fungus, too. Sean, I was sick for 2.5 weeks after just casual exposure to the building. And it was a nursing home. And they had no idea what was going on in that building until I intervened. And my intervention led to it being corrected, but it had gone on for like 9 months. 9 months of regulators going in the building and nobody could get it going. 9 months of the operation not knowing what was going on. I was pretty damn good at my job, I have to say. But now I am retired. And thank you, Mazzy. So I sent your husband a love note, Mazzy. I am finally ready to try something with apparel. Apparently apparel might be involved. So 2021, I'm trying to fulfill a dream for 2020 that didn't get realized.
Scabies are horrible.
Burrowing, nasty little parasites.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Shasta Daisy.
What happened?
A friend.
Oh no, another person.
Symptoms was diagnosed, went with COVID and had a major heart attack.
Oh my God! Double whammy. I'm so sorry for your friend, of your mother. Okay. Now you're a friend too, I guess. God bless her. I hope that she can pull through. God help her. Hey Val, hello. How are you doing?
Oh, Robin lost her nana.
No.
Tuesday.
Really? I'm so sorry, Robin. The same way, Robin?
Oh, Michael lost his grandfather from COVID on Christmas Eve.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry, Michael. My condolences, your grandfather. Just 1 second. I have a message.
You have a message?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Uh-oh. Rick, not for the people who are fast.
Here's my message. Can you read? If everybody would do it, these people's loved ones may not be facing or passing away what's going on now. So let's just wear the damn mask. I know it's not most of you, but maybe somebody will see this on replay and maybe it'll touch them. That could be some positive brought out of the sadness. That's the only comfort I can offer other than pray for God to comfort you guys who are facing these passings right here at this time of year. Certainly the worst time for individuals to face death is to lose someone special at this time of year, because it really places a shadow over the season for you your rest of your life. And I'm sure that the people who passed would love to have made it differently, but they had no choice. This virus sucks. Certainly no joke. Mazzy, go treat yourself. She just posted a link, and I love that. Go treat yourself. We do have something coming new, a little merchandise item. It's going to be priced the same as a sticker and a magnet, which is $6. So it's a small price again. But I think that this one might be appreciated, not quite as much, but maybe almost as much as the Jungle Rick. So I
Yeah,
hope
by the
that
way, I
that
think
does.
there's only 2 or 3 of those left.
But
You in the jungle room.
we'll have to get some more made up. Oh, that's right. That was a one time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so there's been a lot of people who got to enjoy the Jungle Room sticker with the bar of soap. Well, we're coming to the end of that promo. That was a one-time shot. So, I'm sorry to tell you, there's only a few left. So, if you want...
Oh, Maria has one.
And Maria G has one. So, if you want the Jungle sticker and the bar of soap, this is your last chance. Any order, anything at all, 1 item, 20 items, you get a free channel magnet. Our small little thank you for placing an order at this time of year. Devil Hunter, hello. Oh, Shasta Daisy, I am so sorry. I guess that's because of COVID, Shasta.
We will try to send merchandise anywhere. We have sent it to the UK. We've sent it to Holland.
UK, Holland. It's been to Italy. I'm sure we can go to France. En français. And thank you, Tara, for your backing me up. The wallet size. Is that what you call it, Jennifer? That's great. Yes,
Yeah,
the
it
wallet
fits right
size.
in.
Yeah, it does. Crazy Rick. That should be the brand, huh? Meat Puppet. Crazy Rick. When I start selling my version of vodka and stuff, like Dan Aykroyd, but I won't charge $100 for a fifth of vodka. Oh, yeah, he has this Crystal Skull vodka that he sells, and it's like $100 for a fifth.
Well, good, Danielle. I'm glad you love your items.
We're very happy at your pleasure of the items. We are humbly thankful. Yes?
I lost it.
Okay.
Right here.
Oh, what is Evil Abe's channel? But thank you, Lorelei, for doing that. Evil Abe. It's got a ring to it. Is Evil Abe a comedian? Or is he really evil? I'm holding on to my pants, waiting for a response from Shasta. I understand. Insult comedy. Okay, thank you. Yes, I appreciate that. I I work with Dan Bell.
We still have plenty of keychains. They come in green and blue.
We got the keychains, got those covered for a while. But if that's one item we can get more, just sell us out and we'll get more for you. All right, well, I'll have to look at this. Please put up the link for Evil Dan. I will so allow it, and check out Evil Dan, folks, if you like insult comedy. Tammy, that's a question I get often. Dan's actually my nephew. And
He is not.
I found out that he was doing this video stuff, and I thought he was rich, so I tried to see if I could get a lot of money out of
They
him.
met at a library.
Well, it wasn't a library; it was just like a hall that you could rent. That nobody really owns that. It's like maybe a government building or whatever. That's what this was.
Sorry
And-
about that, Scott. I agree.
So Dan and I were going to what was billed as a meetup group for ghost hunting. That is the truth. So everybody there except for Dan was really kind of odd. And that's a lot for me to say someone else is odd, I know. But so I kind of gravitated to Dan because he seemed like he was kind of a regular person as well. No, Gus, was not my camper. That was a false report.
Fake news.
You know who provided that report was Dylan and Dan,
Oh.
and they thought it was so funny pranking me. They dialed the police down there and go, I think it's Rick Serra, the big star from YouTube. I think that was him. You know, I had the FBI and the CIA and the KGB and the GIG all here this morning asking me all these questions about what did I know. I didn't know anything. I don't even have a van. I have a truck. Nothing similar at all.
Okay, now I'm bored. Move on.
All right, I'm bored. I'm moving on. Oh my God. Dan, did he really talk about this when he was putting up something on one of his rants?
Well, Sean just said it's on an older Patreon thing, so you guys must have talked about it on an early podcast.
Oh, okay. Now, not this particular event we never spoke about, that's all. But he's maybe referencing something that we talked about that was similar. That's only I can guess. The story of Rick and Dan is one of the really old podcasts. Yes, it is. Sean Arm is just letting you know if you're on Patreon.
That's what I just told you.
Thank you. I didn't understand because I didn't see that post. But that's basically what it was. And Dan was going there to try to infiltrate this one group of ghost hunters to do a documentary on basically portraying them in the most terrible light possible, as a bunch of goofs who think they're doing something special with their gadgets and all. So that is really what his plan was. And then when he started to go out and with myself, and then I got us to be able to go to this old large campus of a old hospital for incurables. That was code for maybe people with emotional mental problems, maybe some kind of cognitive decline or cognitive impairment in terms of learning disability, whatever. Stick them all there. That's the way it was. Out of sight, out of mind. This was popular in the 19th century into the 20th century, and they existed up to the early 80s before they Basically, there was a countrywide effort to close a lot of these places down. There is documentaries about it all over the place, but this is where we put our unwanted people. It's kind of sad story. So, and it was repeated all over the country. And if you watch any of the ghost hunting shows, they go to a lot of the former facilities. They're all over the country. Oh yeah, thank you for hitting that like button, if you will. Now, where was I? I was supposed to do something. I got sidetracked on that. This happens a lot.
You always get sidetracked.
I can't. Oh, we were talking about other thing with Dad. That's all. All right, next. So, just a reminder. I said it earlier in the show. Not on New Year's, but the week after New Year's, on January the 8th, on this channel, put it on your calendar, Angels on Fire, a local band here in the Baltimore area, in Maryland. They do rock and roll. They do tasteful covers of classic rock. They're a female-led band. So it's going to be female-led vocals a lot. So you can count on like Pat Benatar and etc. as far as potential artists or heart. You get the idea. Should be a lot of fun. I'll be there broadcasting starting at 7 o'clock on Friday, January the 8th. So it's just like always. It's a show for you all to enjoy.
Thanks, Tara.
And if you are happy with what I've done and you like the show appreciation,
Pat
just like
Benatar.
normal, feel free to, give me a tip. But this is not
Mazzy put up the
I saw
Facebook
that.
thing for Angels on Fire.
Yeah, Mazzy, if you take a look on Facebook,
She put it up there.
she
put the link up.
posted a link for the band. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Right there. Thank you, Mazzy. So that's the name, Angels on Fire. So check them out so you get an idea of what you're going to be seeing. I got you, Lorelei.
You can probably Google and find
You probably
them.
can Google the band. They might have some stuff on Bandcamp or something like that. They might have done some, but the logo is in the channel. I posted it as a part of the community page. If you go on the Rick Serra channel like you are now, you're in the channel, you're watching the live show. At the top of the page, the main screen, you'll see at the top you have different categories. And go over to community, click on that, and you'll see a series of posts that I leave for all the fans. And feel free to comment if you wish there. Bring something to my attention. That's what it's for. It's the community board, basically, for the Rick Serra channel. I'm sure all the other artists on YouTube have something similar, so take advantage of it. Facebook radicalized your hamster. So your hamster was so popular that he got his own channel. That's great.
Hey, Sean, you want me to
Rock and
mail
roll.
these, or do you want to come and pick them up?
You cooked a huge ribeye. Oh, yeah, baby. We'll have some fun tonight down there in Texas. Is it a mild temperature for you? Because we are freezing our you-know-what's off here. Vodka and cranberry. I got myself an old favorite.
Did you thank him?
Did I thank him? I'm sorry. Thank you, of course, for the donation. I'm sorry I didn't say that. No colder than your ex-girlfriend. And then if you need to warm up, this is what I recommend this time of year. Get yourself a nice bottle of Rumpelmann's Peppermint Schnapps. It's from New York. Don't mind if I do. Thank you for the offer. It's nice and refreshingly cool with 100 proof, 100 proof behind its name.
Have you tried Mad Elf beer?
Mad Elk. No,
Elf.
I have never had Mad Elf. I've had Carlsberg Elephant beer, so I've had Elephant, but not Elf.
Well, Elf. This Mad Elf is only available during the holidays.
And yes, did you read that, Robbie? Yes, it tells you how much is in 0.7 fluid ounces. It's funny. Well, oh, I'm sorry, Lorelei. This is not the Kuiper. That crap, that low end brand of different schnapses and things, it's rot gut. It's like taking the worst Russian vodka. But it's not really Russian. It's just called vodka, made from some, like, maybe dirty mop heads or something. And I had a bottle I bought.
Yay, people are hitting the like button. We're up to 98.
All right. It was called Zelko. Delirium Tremens. Thank you. You're funny, man. Rick is talking about a brand of beer that's named after the condition of those who are trying to go off of alcohol after they become totally analky. The DTs. Which, unlike heroin, when you're trying to come off of heroin, you feel like you're going to die. With DTs, you can. Yes, really. More dangerous to come off of alcohol than off of heroin when you're that addicted.
Don't get into it too much.
I'd hope that you don't have an addiction to either. Well, then you know how to take care of those DTs, Moonbat. Take another shot. That's terrible, but it's the truth. Is there an AA meeting after this dream? Yeah. I will recommend you one if you'll just tell me your zip code. I'll tell you of a room that might be having, some hours now. We'll look at the NA bulletin board for the nation. For any of those who have a little bit of fun on both sides of the aisle. Dark Sidious 322 dude. What a interesting name. Dark Sidious. It would kill you because your body is so used to alcohol in the blood. That's exactly right. That's what DTs are. It's a sudden shock.
That's Sprainard zip code 78666.
Oh my God. Okay, you really need some help. Sprainard, you really need me to direct you? Okay, hon, look up the nearest, look on NA and look at that zip code and see if we can find a room for him. That, a meeting either today, sometime late, maybe an 11 o'clock meeting. He's in Texas time, so we have a chance. We'll help you, Sprainard, buddy. Hold on, we're looking it up. In the meantime, before he goes to his NA meeting, I think I will pull a pinch of medicinal marijuana and put it into my pipe, since I am legally allowed in the state of Maryland to consume this for medical conditions related to my back and bulging discs. This actually bears my name. I can show you right there at the top.
Drink of my.
I'm not showing my. There it is. My name. My name is. It's the name of the bud. Oh. Apparently, my name is Grape CC.
Most of the
Grape
meetings are
CC.
virtual.
I think that alcohol is the only substance you can die coming away from after you've been like. We're talking about somebody who's been drinking day after day after day, staying constantly in a state of alcohol-induced drunkenness, and then all of a sudden, after like multiple days or even weeks of doing this, they stop completely the next day. That's not a good idea. Of course, it wasn't a good idea doing all that drinking beforehand. Moderation in all things. Now, I obviously am not a proponent of strict sobriety, but, everything for a time. This is what I'm doing. I can do because I'm at home. But if I was inebriated, whether I'm smoking or drinking, I'm still inebriated. I shouldn't be driving. These are things that are called common sense in the old days. Now they have to have a law for everything. But and or people who actually enforce the law, because a lot of people got away with being under the influence and driving around, regardless of what it was. Before we got so fancy with all the titles of what the addictions were. Or the reasons. You drink once in a while, then I think you're safe. I would say I'm a moderate drinker. I drink pretty much something every day, but I used to go days without. Now, that's not as common. I'll at least have a beer or something like that. But I really don't drink to drink except for when I'm doing this show. That's pretty much the time I drink, because we don't go out. So this is when we do our drinking, is while we're doing this show at home. So the worst that can happen is I fall out of my chair. And I'm certainly not hurting anybody, because I'm not driving a vehicle, which is basically a weapon when you're not in a sound mind. Potato Guy mostly dabs, right? So you're definitely sitting on the sofa way back in the cushions, because that dabbing shit just sent Daddy here. Woo! Too much, man. I can't handle that stuff. It's too intense.
What's dabbing?
Dabbing is like taking the super concentrated version of this stuff.
Oh, okay.
In some kind of a gooey consistency, like
okay.
Hash oil, basically. Used to be called hash oil in the day. Now it's called dab. And sometimes it's harder, so they call it crackle or...
Shatter?
Shatter, that's it.
That's
Shatter.
from Rick Wheatley.
Well, thank you, Rick, for helping me out with the names. Shatter. So, and then there's, RSO... what's his name? Something Simpson oil. Rick Simpson oil, I think it's called. And apparently, that's something you consume. It's like
Have you ever had a smidgen?
A smidgen. I don't know what a smidgen is. But I've had dab.
Oh.
I haven't.
You take
Shatter's
shatter and freebase it off a water pipe? Oh, no way.
Why not? It's
Ugh.
vapor.
It'd probably make me cough.
Yeah, I'm sure it would, because you can't take much vapor or smoke or whatever. So basically, you're just you're inhaling vapor of the THC that you're vaporizing in the water for something like that. I don't know.
We have someone new to the stream.
Who is it? Darth Seditious 322. Thank you for coming.
Thanks to Ghost Hunting Video.
Oh, really? Well, I'm glad. Thank you. Everybody, please have patience with me. Remember, when it comes to making videos, I'm very, very slow. But I have a lot of ghostly stuff to put onto the editing board and put out for you guys. Pretty good stuff. Without all the drama. It's just, this is it. So please stand by. I'm fully intending to do this stuff, but you know, it's like I do something, I'm happy with it, then I don't know why I don't just jump on. But we have had a lot of things going on for the holiday, and just before it with us driving to Florida and back to get the camper. But now coming into this week and the new year, I really have no excuse. I need to sit down starting Monday and put hours into it. Just like others who brain freeze and don't put out stuff on YouTube. I have to just stick to it and get some stuff going. And I hope that as I do one and then another and another, I'll figure out how to do the best presentation for the ghost paranormal kind of a video. Romeo's lover, your grandpa did it in moderation then. I see that's why he stuck around. I remember meeting a woman who was late in her 90s. She lived in a nursing home. She really didn't need much help, but she had her own private room. And she had a drink or two every night. They kept her alcohol in the medicine room. And they knew what she liked, and she just liked bourbon on the rocks with a little bit of water, just like I do. So I had to interview so many residents, and this was an exceptional lady, so I got to really be entertained more than I was doing a job by getting to talk to this lady for about 45 minutes and hear about her life. And she had no problems with anything living there. Nobody gave her any trouble. So it was really a happy story. One less nursing home resident abused. Yay! Yes, Nirmal, I understand. I mean, that's the game, isn't it? But when you're drinking something like bourbon, straight, just with ice and water, you know, you're going because you like the taste of the bourbon. You don't need anything else with it. Most vodka drinkers don't drink it straight. They have it with something. And the whole idea is exactly that, to kind of cover up the vodka, or at least make it look or taste nice with the vodka, so it's not overpowering. It's just there. The vodka is just part of the taste. I love the feel of bourbon. I think it's intensely effective in getting you inebriated, but it doesn't leave me with a hangover or anything like that, and I don't think I'm nasty. I think I get more jubilant and maybe a little bit more laughy.
You took a shot of vodka the other day by accident.
Yes. Oh
or at
my
least
God.
I did. I don't know if you did.
So when we were getting ready to drive down to Florida after coming up here and selling the camper, this was in the beginning of October. We had to run up. No, it was the beginning of November. I'm sorry. Right after Halloween. That next Monday. Vicky.
Hey, Nancy.
I'm Vicky J. Guilty on both. Mostly weed, a little on the cigarettes.
Oh, he can do the Macarena.
Oh, it's been a while.
I know, but you can do it. They can't see her.
I know. I'm just doing hand motions. Macarena. I have to copy people for a while, but that's how I do it with any of the line dancing. I just sort of look at them.
So anyway, I had put in some ruby red
Sh-
Betty's in a Pepsi bottle because we only needed it for a couple drinks when we got to the hotel room. But we forgot it, so it was sitting in the fridge forever.
Yeah.
Well, when I saw it the other day, I thought I had made up a drink. And I took it out and I took a swig and I realized it was just straight vodka.
Yes.
It was pretty strong.
Now, this is the vodka that she loves, Deep Eddy's Ruby Red, but it really has a little bit of that flavor, but not a lot of sweetness, and it is just vodka. So,
Oh, thanks. I love those curtains too.
I think I got a comment from somebody about them being hideous. I forget who it was I was talking with. It might have been Dan. I'm not sure. Nancy Santa Maria Latica, welcome. Glad you've made it. Lizzie Walsh, let you dance. Why don't you all dance? Dance right where you are and take a little selfie video of yourself. Oh, big energy, Rick. Legalize asbestos. I think it is legal somehow. But thank you for your donation, and we'll put that
Again.
into the account for legalizing asbestos. Yeah, that'll be a t-shirt. It's been bring back. And thank you, Nancy Santa Maria Latica, for your donation. Thank you very much, hon. Appreciate it. Boot Scoot Boogie in South Carolina.
Yeah, the
Amy
shirt
Co.
does say bring back asbestos, and you can find a photo of Rick in that shirt in a construction area on his website.
Yep. So that's on ricksarastar.com. You can get a autographed photo of me wearing the only known Bring Back Asbestos t-shirt, unless somebody here has had one made themselves. And there's the link. Thank you, Mazzy. Mazzy's husband, Steve, actually is the one who created and maintains the website for us. And they are so nice to have done so, and they still keep taking care of it for me. What is the fastest way to sober up? Stop drinking alcohol. Oh, okay. Do you mean at the time? Like you're already drunk? What do I do to get... I think it'd probably be a combination of eating some food and drinking water. I don't know if coffee really is the best bet for that.
Just wakes you up.
You need to get fluids in the person because alcohol it dehydrates you. So you're just taking another product, coffee, that dehydrates you. You need water. Whenever I drink, I have water at the same time. Why? It helps to make up for what this is doing by drinking water. Yay, Nicole! Montana! It's legal in Montana now. Yeah. I think that's pretty much what people in Montana want. They're free spirit kind of people. They don't want to be told what to do, how to do it. They just want to live. And Montana is a lot of space with a little bit of people. So good for them, giving people a choice. Eating Doritos and smoking a cigar at the same time, not a good idea.
We have 121 likes. Yay!
Wow, this is great. Thank you so much, folks. Appreciate it. It's been a good time so far, too. And Nancy, look at that. She's pushing. Please, like the show. Oh, you feel the love. I feel the love. There is love in the house. Hello, Lacey's vlog. Yes, you're such a sweetie. Thank you for helping take us over the top. Oopsie, I agree. This has been, a long time coming to get to this point. But the show is more about you all doing what you do in communicating with one another than it is about me anymore, which I think is tremendous. I mean, I like to try to help you all have a place where you can feel that you can have a good time. It's not much effort to just open a stream and then let you guys do what you do, and I try to offer what I can while it's going along. It's not necessary. You don't have to follow along with everything that I'm talking about. You guys go off and do your own things, talking back and forth about totally other different topics, personal things, whatever. And I hope that you guys can find each other off of the stream somehow, that you could exchange information, at least a quick email address or something, so that you can, continue the contact further if you wanted to. Yes, Ed's Dropper, and they had a good Christmas together. Visited his family. Dan was with Dylan and his folks, and was a good time. But Dan is not really a person who loves the Christmas season as such. He doesn't find a lot of joy. In fact, it gives him, just like some people, gives him the blues. And I don't know how many other people have that, but I hate that is what's happened for others as well, that it really is hard when this time comes around. Yeah, Nirmal, well, and I just talked to him before I came on. I had a quick video chat. But we'll be back together, getting back on doing some recording of some podcasts, and maybe get out and do something else wacky out in the world. Maybe something ghostly. So he's okay. So Dan Bell Sings. Nancy, tell me about this Dan Bell Sings. Was that part of the same broadcast he just did, or is maybe you can share the link on here?
Dan has a good voice.
I know he does. He does have a good voice, and he knows a lot of songs. He's got great lyric retention, and it's mystifying to me. Anybody who can be able to sing so many different songs, it just boggles me. He did a broadcast early this evening. I don't think that was a singing.
No, it wasn't. It was a sad one.
So the other was
She
that
says
was
it was an
referenced.
old one.
It was an older one. So, again, the person who posted that, can you dig up the link and post it on here? I bet other people would like to replay his singing. So please do so. I think that would be fun for others. What is the
P&E?
what's a PNE?
I don't know.
I don't know what a PNE is unless it was a typo.
No problem with the caps.
Oh, I don't care. But what is the PNE, Mazzy?
Oh, was it the one, not P&E, one Steve made for Dan? Oh, I don't know.
No. But that was funniest too. Earlier on, Steve Seaboat put together this Dan sings, and it was hilarious. It was like basically an ad for a videotape series. Dan sings the classics. Is that the same one? Sings Light FM, right. That's exactly the same one. Thank you. All right, so yes, Mazzy is talking about this same thing then. That was the most hilarious little bit. It lasts about, I don't know, 3 minutes or so. Not many people have a fairy tale life, Shasta Daisy. I'll tell you, that's the way it is. But, even someone who is born into every benefit economically, money, whatever, then it's not as hard as if you had nothing. But there's a price to.
Namal posted the link.
Okay, Nirmal has just posted the link. If you click on that, of course, you're going to leave the stream. So try to do a copy or do a screenshot of that and type it back. Because, of course, your screenshot is not going to give you the hypertext. But do a screenshot, and you can type that thing in. It's not that hard. It's about 17 characters to type in.
Did you see the video Dan put up from the Poconos?
Yes.
So I want to know, what did you think of it?
I thought
Vicky did.
Okay, Vicky, I thought the place was opulent as heck. It's crazy. The whole trip though, and his showing really, basically just this is what I just did. Kind of a vlog approach right now. He's been doing that for Patreon for his subscribers there. So I think it's nice. I mean, as far as his videos, it's not anything like his best video effort ever, but I think it was fun. Thank you for reposting it there. Tammy, thank you very much, Tammy, for your donation. And thank you for coming on to the show. We're having a good time on Saturday night. Hey, Smartsenegger. What happened to Smartsenegger? Was that bad?
Don't even go there.
I don't know. They posted something. I didn't think it seemed too inflammatory.
Don't worry about it.
Well, it was a moderator thought there was a problem. So
Well, he said something bad about Dan.
did he?
Dumbbell.
Oh, was that what he was saying?
Yes.
Okay. All right, good catch. The moderators see it. So, I don't know why people have to just come in here and try to dump, but they do. Is it jealousy? I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
But exactly, the best thing to do for everybody is don't worry about it. I was just kind of surprised because it happened in my face.
He said it's just a wordplay.
Okay, well, play
Well,
nice.
Linda, thank you. I like those curtains too.
I actually like them as well. We have a matching pair of curtains that are on the
Not me.
French doors.
Your hand's in the way.
How can it be? Oh, it was for a second. So that's the back side of them, and they're in this window as well. And we did it to bring the color of this space to connect with the living room color that was a little different by using this color in the curtains to tie to the curtains in the other room and some of the pillows. Thank you, Mazzy, for putting that up there. And somebody says, "Thank you. You look beautiful, Dolly." And she's trying to stay out of view. I don't know why she worries about that. But hey, Mega Death Gigantor, Merry Christmas. Thank you very much. Happy Boxing Day. Yeah. It was also a bunch of other stuff to enjoy. I was watching my tube today.
Thank Gus.
And I was enjoying the giant slalom downhill, women's downhill, from I don't know where it was, in Europe somewhere. Skiing. It was pretty cool. Yeah, these are trippy curtains. We do that on purpose. It goes well with window pane Saturdays. Yeah, every Saturday, Dolline and I take a hit of window pane when we get up in the morning after breakfast. Are you serious?
You gotta go back to work. I'm glad you joined us.
I thought it was called a clanger. Clanger? So are you saying the little part that's expanded on this is called the dick of the clanger? The clanger dick?
I like that.
Window pane always has it because of 10. Yeah, Windows 10, I know. I largely avoid that by using a MacBook, but I have a PC. I go on there as well. I can speak in 2 languages, PC and Mac.
See you next time, Nancy. Thanks for coming.
Nancy, have a great night, honey. Thank you for being here. Yeah, they're strange. I'm still learning more and more.
147 likes.
It's beautiful.
That's great.
But I have a MacBook, and I learn a little bit each time I get on there, but I at least finally know the main important functions, like making a directory and moving files and not deleting the files on your SD card when you're trying to get the files. I've learned these things. It's been good for me. And yeah, I would. Oh, Steve would be great. Wait a minute. Is Steve Jobs the guy with Windows?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know who the
Hey,
Apple guy
Shannon,
was.
it's
I forget. Solcicita. No, I'm wrong. No, okay.
Jobs is Apple.
Apple. Okay, well.
And he's dead.
Is he dead, right? He'd passed. He had cancer. Yeah, that's right. He had cancer and died. Nighty night,
Danielle has to go to
Danielle.
bed. Good night. I'm glad you were here.
3 a.m. Wow. Well, thank you for checking out for us. So, folks, we do know there will be a 3 o'clock because it's happened already over in the UK. Danielle Redmond, sweet dreams of sugar plums dancing in your head. And may you awake refreshed and ready to go.
Well, it's almost time for us to say goodnight.
Aww.
Stephen Dix, it's 3:30 where he is.
Steven's also over there. Yeah, Stephen, thank you for coming as well. As you, Danielle Redmond just left. I understand the time frame. It's going to be hard going to church tomorrow morning. Continue happy Merry Christmas season. And Seaquaking is only 10:26. I'm staying. Yeah, well, that's what our time is too. 10:26. But dear, if you need to drop off, you may. But I'm going to 11. I promised earlier that was probably likely. So I'm going till 11 p.m. my time, folks. I hope you'll stick around, or at least some of you will. And I want to thank all the people who've made a donation today. We've got a very generous total one of $82, almost $83. So thank you very much. That's very appreciated. But we have nearly a record high of 147 likes on this broadcast. And I haven't had to touch the screen one time and have not had the show disturbed by a call.
Oh, you shouldn't have said anything. You still have another half an hour to go.
I did turn on the setting to not accept any calls. I hope that it works. So far, I haven't had anything come in. So it's maybe an indication it's working this time. And I forget who gave me that recommendation and told me where to look, but I have employed the Apple function for not getting disturbed. It's called Do Not Disturb, I think.
Rick Wheatley said, should I try? Oh, should he? No, please don't call.
No, nobody else call here. Stop it. I'm going to have like all these people calling you, and then it'll be frozen. I'll be like this. And then it'll just be that. Or it'll go black. You don't want to see this? Touch the screen, do you? Oh, no, don't touch the screen, Rick. Don't touch it. Oh. You guys are crazy. I love you.
No touchy, Rick.
So, ghosts or whatever it is. Thank you, Romeo's lover. What is this stuff that some of us find very interesting? Some people dismiss it completely. Like, for example, we're using that radio scrambler thing. It's supposed to be some kind of a ghost hunting tool. And you ask a question, and all of a sudden, a response comes out. What does that mean? Is it just because of the randomness of whatever is coming through all these different channels when they're being scanned? And Ironically, it sometimes comes up with a response that works. Or is it truly a real way to connect with the dead? People have been trying to do this, at least in the modern American society, back to the time of the Victorian era in the late 19th century. They called themselves spiritualists and other things. And they would have house gatherings, and they would always involve seances, or later on, even using a Ouija board, tarot cards, all the trappings you would find for even a roadside cheap fortune teller, or somebody even more infamous who traveled around the country and had a lot of wealth and notoriety, all by using just special effects and tricks that took a lot of money out of the rich spiritualists' hands, thinking that they were getting unique responses. All this is chronicled. Huff Paranormal is also, yes, I'm actually familiar with Huff, and they know of me a little bit. We have common friends. So, have I made definitive observations that I would say really proved beyond speculation in my mind that something beyond the life we know in this world, in this dimension, is there? And yes, multiple times over years. No, but Dan Aykroyd, even though I resemble him at different times in his life, especially when I was younger, he was a young, handsome man, and so was I. But as I digress, Dan Aykroyd is not interested in Rick Serra. He doesn't even know I exist. But I was looking a little bit at Ghost Hunters, the original. I think I'd like to watch that again.
You taped it.
Oh, I did. That's right. Good. I taped it. It was already, so I missed the very beginning of it, but I get the part where they get the old firehouse to become their operations center, where they first see it with the real estate agent. And they've already seen the,
Good night, Romeo's lover. Glad you were here.
oh, Romeo's lover, good night. And they just saw the old librarian ghost, and she scared the hell out of them, and they ran out of the building. So, that's a good old flick. Nothing like reality, but, it's a nice theory. Now, the things I've picked up on have been, I'm sure, scary. I'm kind of, well, and here, I'll get to it right now. What are some of the spookiest things that have happened to me, or places I've been? I've been to spooky places, but some of the most spooky things have happened to me have been in my own home. How would you like to have someone speak in your ear?
Hey, Gmail.
You're in the back, you're outside. I was down in Florida for this event. And I was just sitting outside. I was alone. I was just looking at my phone, sitting out. Dolline was tired. She already had gone to bed. So I'm alone by myself.
Yeah, 4 o'clock in the morning.
No, it wasn't that late. But it was, it was like a 12 maybe. And it said, I'm here, in my left ear. And I'm like, what the hell? Something just talked into my ear. There's nothing, and I even used my phone and I recorded. I think I did a video. So, that's at my mother's place. In this place, I've had experiences. Dolline had someone knock on the door of the shower,
The bathroom door,
the bathroom door, well,
while I was in the
while
shower.
she was in the shower taking a shower. We think it could be a relative, maybe. But who's down in Florida? Up here, it could be my father.
Thanks, Gmail.
Or is he already in the place where he should be and not down where it's hot? Thank you, Gmail Hondas Paul. I saw you there. I'm so happy to see you here. And Merry Christmas to you. So, I've been to places with Dan where we have heard things moving around and then went and examined, and there's nothing in the area that could even produce those kind of noises, like metal scraping on concrete. And there's nothing metal at all that could be picked up and moved. Like sounds from the past playing over and over again at different times. Sometimes I've gotten sounds that sound almost like they're electronic chirping kind of sounds. I don't know what causes that. There's no electronic equipment of any type in the space I'm in. I left the recorder rolling. I review what's recorded, digital recorder, and I'm hearing like chirp or possibly the sound like a goose would make.
Honk.
It's crazy. I've had my name repeatedly called out to me that I can hear it, or where I've recorded and then played back the recording and hear that. So either as a disembodied voice or as a recorded EVP, I've gotten that multiple times. So, and I've told people of this, but I don't think a lot of people have ever checked it out because there's hardly any views. But on YouTube, under the name of RHS Paranormal, all one continuous word, on YouTube, I put together a bunch of videos about 2010, 2012.
Is that right?
Yes,
And where is that on?
it's on YouTube. They just type that on YouTube and look for me. And each of those is a collection of photographs and audio clips that I found during review from the digital recorder, and then saved small little bits that sometimes I repeat the recording several times so you can hear what it is I'm trying to present. And I'd have like 7 or 8 videos like that. So if you want to spend the time, it's not really a lot of long videos. They're all fairly short. You get the information, or you'll get the gist quite quickly. There also may be crap on there that's linked that I didn't produce. I don't know how people have gotten on there. I think that's exactly right, Nirmal. I think that's exactly how it's to be typed.
Thank you, Namal.
My wife, Dolline, is right here. Meat puppet.
I think you meant in your ear.
Oh. All right, so the person or entity down in Florida, my best guess is it was the owner And it was a married couple. This was the gentleman. He passed away first. I believe it could be his spirit, or it was someone else who lived there prior to my mother buying this mobile down in this little senior-only park in Seminole, Florida.
Yeah, you're a senior.
I'm a senior, so what? I love it. Get the senior discount and all that jazz. I can tell you, 8 out of 10 people don't believe that I'm 61 when I tell them. They usually think I'm in my
you that
40s, if not, maybe my early 50s. Nobody thinks I'm 61. And that's because I'm so full of vital juices. Bobby, thank you, and God bless you. You are a very special person to me now.
As long as you look older than me, I'm okay.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, 55.
55, okay, yeah. I would be happy to be called 55. That's still, yes, it is. I'm well preserved.
Milk of magnesia.
I am the man with the milk of magnesia. What was this? Play a song for his jam buddies. Is that the title? Oh. I was teaching them a song. PSA Mermaid, thank you so much. I hope you're doing well and you have a continued happy Christmas season and a very happy New Year. Yeah, alcohol is probably the primary solvent for all of that preservation that I'm enjoying, yes. And I'm good. How are you, PSA Mermaid? Everybody say hello to PSA Mermaid. She's a real mermaid, and she likes to do public speaking, and here she is. Do you have anything to bring to us, PSA Mermaid? Is there an abundance of salmon today, or any good information you have? What's the ocean temperature, by the way? Remember, Nirmal, I invented something that men can take that does an interesting thing to their magnesia. You can flavor it any way you want your man to taste.
Watch it.
I came up with this
Watch
idea.
It. I don't care.
It was funny.
Watch it.
Why? You think it's too far over the line?
I don't know what you're going to say, but I'm scared.
Well, all I said was we could come up with a various assortment of flavors, like eggnog was the best one that they wanted, and they could all be seasonal. You could have maybe a mojito flavor, you could have Bahama Mama.
Mazzy says we're all scared.
We're all scared. Nutmeg, right? Nutmeg. It even sounds like it's the right stuff. My magnesia is now nutmeg flavor. I like maybe some cocoa, a little cocoa, like hot cocoa, or
I don't like flavored coffees.
You don't like flavored? Well, this is the flavored cream that you put with your coffee.
I don't use flavored creamers either.
Oh, some people do. And
Yes.
I'm talking about those people who, or their girlfriend or their special other one has some kind of a reluctance to accepting the precious extra protein. And I'm just thinking maybe salted caramel flavor would be good. Bailey's Irish Cream would be a good flavor. Maybe these could be like little capsules that the man can take, and
Shasta Daisy says a little honey on the mushroom is so good.
a honey on a mushroom, that's right. Now this is not for topical use, this is to be taken internally, and it has an internal effect that women and men will love. You'll love every drop. Magnesia. A whole
And
flavoring
I
system.
I don't like eggnog.
All right, well, eggnog is not everybody's flavor, and it's only available during the holiday season. The same as that, what is that flavor they make for the coffee that comes in once a year?
Pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice. We'll have to have pumpkin spice as a flavoring, of course.
I usually have one
Gosh.
pumpkin spice a season.
V8, we could have a V8 flavor. That
I'll
would
give
be
you
good.
V8. You want V8? I'll give you a can.
Lemon lime, cola. What else? I can't think of anything. We can have a fruit blend. All of a sudden, men will have a much more exciting life, and women will have more choices in creamers. It's a special day, 2021. A whole new world is coming. Visualize it. Visualize it. You can make it happen. Just visualize it and it will come. It's coming. Oh, it's coming.
Okay.
And for the record, I like
Line crossed.
my coffee black. I'm still giving you all a chance to get your breath back. There. Hairy fruitcake. Oh my God. Is that what you call your ex-girlfriend? Hairy fruitcake? That isn't a very nice thing to call, lady. Oh, Dolce de Lick. Yes, there you go. Thank you, Sol Cecita. She came up with it. How about panettone flavor? Is that what it's called? It's that cake, panettone.
I don't like that cake.
And what's that cream stuff that you always see on the cooking shows that people don't know what to do with? It's really sweet. It's kind of a creamy
I have no
stuff.
idea what you're talking about.
Oh well. Sweet cream is made for this. Rick Serra is
A bitch.
a bitch. He's saying stupid things, creaming your man one flavor at a time. Nut butter. Hey, Nutter butter peanut butter cookies. I always thought about that with the name Nutter butter. That's what it could be. Nutter butter. Nutter butter. Thank you, Plumall. I'm glad you agree. Or Nutella. Nutella. That's too close. We might get sued by Nutella. I think if you have to spell it with more than one T. N-U-T-T instead of N-U-T. Super moist. Butternut squash. Lacey's vlog comes through with a vegetable offering. Thank you very much. Scott Bagley, I'm doing really good. I have had a happy Christmas, and I'm blessed with a home to be warm and snuggly within, with the cold outside. Can't complain. Oh, not a nutwurst. Now that's giving me a bad image.
Well, glad you made it, Tiffany.
I'm getting a sour out of that burst and nut worst. I have to say Mega Gigantor. I'm sorry, I can't approve that one. Next. So, hi, Tiffany LaFleur. Don't need to apologize. You're early. This is just the time people start the party, typically. What is it, 10:50?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, you wouldn't even, in New York, you wouldn't even get dressed yet to go out. When you could actually go out. Not now, of course, due to the plague. But when we were able to do the things we used to do, you know, that's the way it was. Here in Baltimore, you know, we did have even the after hours clubs. You could go to the after hour club and bring your own bottle and you'd be set. New Year's Eve. I have no plans.
Of course we do.
Where do you want to go, hon?
That's a Thursday. I think we should do a late.
Oh my God, should we do a New Year's Eve version of CHWR? What are you all doing for Christmas Eve?
New Year's Eve. Christmas Eve is past.
New Year's Eve. Who's got plans for New Year's Eve? Anybody? Dallas. Okay, you have a barbecue. That's great. Well, then why don't we have a happy New Year's party? We'll have a party. All of us. And this is about, I don't know,
Easy dropper. It's basically what we're doing too.
Maybe start at 10:30. That'd be
Yeah.
good.
Then we can ring in the new year.
And ring in the new year. That sounds good. There we go. Come to my house. I'll make sure everybody else knows that's not able to be here, but you 109 know. You got the inside. 10:30 Thursday, the 31st of December. The last hours of the night in
Of the year.
2020. We get to say goodbye to 2020. I am so happy to say goodbye to 2020. Goodbye, 2020, yeah! 2020, you bitch!
Or punch you in the face.
I'll punch you in the face, 2020. Oh, you have been a real cockhead bitch
Watch it.
slut.
Your mom's in the other room.
You've been so bad. We want to just kick your ass and spit on you and stomp on you. We want to pull out your hair, drag you down the street. We want to open you up and eat your entrails
Okay.
and put the blood all over the street and say that's the end of 2020. Don't we? All right. Maybe not all that, but and it's going to be better in 2021. That's what I'm being told. Who told you? My other personality. So it's almost here. So it is still your life. Don't just lay in the closet for the next days. But next Thursday, we will have this special edition.
Because his vocabulary isn't very large. Shasta Daisy, why are all the bad things females?
All right, I'm so sorry. I guess I should have said bastard, MFer, cockface,
Dick.
dick, prick, bastard, inconsiderate motherfucking.
Okay, Rick. Your mom's in the other room.
All right? Did I get enough against the men? Asshole. Okay, there you go, AJ. I'll give you that too. Smegma balls. Fermunda cheese producing, carnal, lusting, Cro-Magnon, disgusting.
Okay.
Ow! So that was pretty clear to Gmail, honest Paul, too. Why are you Honda Paul? Is that your last name, or you have a Honda? Just curious, Gmail. And why Gmail? Why not Hotmail? Why not AOL? I can't breathe. Plumall, I'm sorry. Who has oxygen? Oxygen over here. One good exhale, then slow inhale through your nose.
It is what it is, Gmail said.
Then out through your mouth. Then in. Then out. Okay. I really wish that somehow I could hook up and have the capability to let one person at a time go on the stream with me and show themselves, and everybody gets to see them when they're cam, and they get to go, oh, look, here I am, hi, oh my God, I can't believe I look like this, oh. I would love to be able to do that.
I think Sean may have left the stream. He might have gotten called to work.
Oh, and he's been there today too, so.
Yeah, but he was on call.
But he told me that. Yeah, what has he done it on? He does it on either Instagram or Twitter.
You don't even know how to do it.
I don't know how to do it on YouTube. Yeah, you can do it on Instagram, I know. And I think on Twitter you can do a audio only. Yeah, but you can't do it on here. So I'd have to go on one of those other platforms. And I guess some of you might be on Instagram and you might be on Twitter. And Dan always has trouble with it, especially Twitter. Do you get...
Oh, good, Sean. I'm glad you're still here.
Oh, Sean. Sean's too busy having a private conversation to be talking with the rest of us. Are you sure, Gus? That's amazing. How did you get the authority to give me that? But I really appreciate it. Yeah, so I have OBS, Mike. I don't know how to use it. That's a problem with me. I can have the program installed and then I don't know what. And I was on Discord as well, but that was a short-lived thing. I got help from another YouTuber group.
Sean, take some ginger. It might help.
If he has any. Do you have any ginger ale, buddy? Well, I'd be happy to have anybody who's willing to maybe do Facebook Messenger video chat with me and help me with OBS. Anybody who's so willing to do that will hook up on, I don't know what Periscope even is. I've heard of it. But, so I could get the OBS working, I would rather use my laptop to do the podcast. It's a software for podcasting, broadcasting from Meat Puppet. You can help me, Meat Puppet. You're only a computer science major. Oh, Periscope is what Twitter has as its live. Okay. Yeah. I don't like that because what I've seen Dan have happen to him is a bunch of wisecrackers get on there and they're only there to just make fun. or interrupt or get all the attention. That's their whole interest. That's it. Well, rick.adr@aol.com. Give me your Facebook information. Hopefully you have Facebook, and or we'll work on maybe going on with another alternative like Google Duo or something like that. But send me an email if you're willing to help tutor me. Meat Puppet, that includes you. I would appreciate the help. I'd like to be able to have this put together for as early as Tuesday. So if you have time tomorrow or Monday, I'm glad to take your time. It's rick.adr@aol.com. It's a real email address, believe it or not. It's the email address for anything you need. If you're, buying something at the store and something went bad, some kind of problem you've had with a product didn't come in yet, you're still waiting for your order, rick.adr@aol.com. You want to make a comment, a suggestion, or just have desire to send some message to me, I read everyone. I respond to everyone. It's open for you guys. Not many people do reach out and just message me like that, but you want to say something more than a little message like you do here, and I'll read it. Share your message. I'm happy that you're interested in even communicating that closely. Souls to see them. She wants to do it just so she can help because she wants to. All right. So that would be great. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to do something about another format where it's just an opportunity to be able to have people have a one-to-one kind of a thing with me.
Okay.
That would be cool. Thank you. Yes, I agree. NC Quacken. So, I had this stuff called Kraken coffee rum liqueur. I found it in the store. It's like a fifth is like 22 to 25 bucks.
But that was given to you as a gift.
And yes, it was given to me as a gift, and then I see that I can buy more of the stuff. I've turned several people on to this. I got it as a gift.
For your birthday, I think it was. Yes.
Yes. And now put hair on your chest. Yeah, I agree. Dylan?
I think so.
Yeah.
No. Gavin.
Gavin.
I think Gavin.
The name of the fan, Gavin, gave me this. It's the grandson of a friend of my wife and mine. And small world, she mentioned my name as that we're just friends, and he like blows a gasket. You're kidding. You don't know him. I can't believe it. I love him. How do you know him? So that was fun. Yeah, it's a dark chocolate coffee flavor, and it's a rum. I think it's like 80 proof. It could be a vodka base. That's common for quite a few things, like Kahlua, for example. That's what that is.
Time to say goodnight, Rick.
Are you really out? I know, it's after 11 now.
Don't wear your welcome out.
Oh, Everclear. I've been there. Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah, we don't need any of that. Or chin whiskers. somebody's saying, keep going till midnight. Of course, it's loopsy oopsie. My eyelids are falling down, said Gus. Gus is getting tired. Got 96 people still. That's
I
what's
know,
amazing.
It's really great.
For it's
And the likes.
over 2 hours.
175 likes.
That's excellent. I have had a little bit of Jägermeister. I just don't like that stuff. Just don't like that flavor. So NC Quacken is familiar with the stuff too. I had never heard of it until I got it as a gift. But yeah, that's like anise, licorice flavor, anisette, whatever. This is the stuff I've been turning people onto. Somebody told me about this about 20 years ago, and I've been getting a bottle pretty much every holiday.
No, we're in Maryland right now, and it's a lot
Yeah.
colder than Florida.
Oh,
It's
we're not in
28 degrees here,
Yes.
and when we're in Seminole right now, it's 39 degrees in Seminole. It's pretty
Yeah,
chilly
it's
for
cold
them.
down there. Olivia, what part of Florida are you in, my dear? Because it's on the west coast, not too far from Tampa. It's 30 what? 6, did you just say?
I don't remember what I just said.
In,
Hey, Jay.
in the 30s, around west coast near the Tampa area.
We had some flurries.
Central. Wow. So she's in Central Florida, so that's really chilly when it's getting into that, because usually it stays a little warmer.
Yeah, we had a couple flurries on Christmas Day.
Tucson got up to 66. A little better, at least. It helped the Lizard get a little warmer. So it's basically like the same in New York. It's about the 30s. Yeah, we're definitely not being modified by the temperature of the ocean to keep us a little warmer. We're chilly here. And I hate winter, Vicky says. It's negative 17 in Canada. And that's in centigrade. There's the winner of the coldest spot, I bet you, who's represented here. Anybody else colder than Megadeth Gigantor? I don't think so. Yeah, my wife and I don't like winter much either. That's why we go to Florida in February. So starting in February, well, yeah, you guys got the ocean currents and the air going with the circulation of the what's it called? The not the jet stream, the circulation of the seas. Lost it. Senior moment. And Vicky, your birthday's in February. Well, I'll have to sing. That's the way it is. I don't mind. "28 in Vermont." Do you have snow, JT? You still have some snow around? Something pretty? Same day as Dan's. Oh, cool.
Meat Puppet just emailed you. So maybe you can respond to him tomorrow.
All right, thank you, Meat Puppet, for the email. If you're still in the room, I got your email. Thank you for the help. I'll
See,
catch you
I keep
tomorrow.
an eye on that email.
Yes, see, the email is really controlled by Dolline. That's by design because she keeps it organized. I'm very bad. If it was me keeping that email, she would not be happy. So, Vicky, do you like older men? Dan, 15 years older, is that something that is, I don't know, do you find him roguishly handsome and with the little touch of gray just to show that he knows his way around? No. Okay.
Good night, PSA Mermaid. We're going to be leaving soon, too. Say good night, Rick.
Oh, okay. My wife is begging me. But I'm so sorry to go along. But
It's over 2 hours.
it's been a nice
It's
time.
been great.
It has been.
Maybe we should start making the shows a little later.
Well,
Something to think about.
Tuesdays would be good to keep earlier,
Yeah.
but then maybe Fridays could be later as a pattern. All right, so the next show will be 5 o'clock next Tuesday.
Thanks, Mazzy. I'm going to look at that.
And then the last show for 2020 will begin on 2020 on New Year's Eve. More to come. I will be, of course, doing my usual little video announcements for you. And I hope you enjoyed my little elf helping out.
Good night, Gracie.
I thought that was one of my best little videos. My video bits, I call them.
Yes, you did. Thank you, Namal.
So, peace, everybody. Have a good rest of your weekend. Stay well and safe.
What time is New Year's Eve going to be?
10:30. 10:30 Friday, the 30, or
not
Thursday. Sorry, Thursday the 31st of December. And it'll be regular 5 o'clock on Tuesday coming up. Until then, guys, take care of yourselves. God bless and peace.
Bye, guys. Thank you.